Hi Kombucha.
Hey,
Hi guys. Today we are live with the Kombucha Master, and I want to ask him a few questions. And first of all, we are starting with why do they call it Kombucha?
so my name is Abdallah Mbogo. I make a kombucha. My brand is known as Fixed Tea Kombucha. So because people have not heard about kombucha ever since, they just love the name kombucha. So that's why they call me the Kombucha Master. But actually, in short form, is usually kombucha. So a lot of people like calling me kombucha, but that's not my name. Kombucha is a traditional beverage from Japan. It's a probiotic drink.
Okay. Now we are talking about probiotics. Many of us don't know about the probiotics.
Yes.
What are these probiotics?
Probiotics, they are those beneficial bacteria that are in your body. Usually, all warm-blooded animals have so many useful bacteria, and they are the ones that help in digestion. They help to fight against bad bacteria in bodies. They help to boost the immunity, and also they help in the manufacture of hormones. And that's why you see nowadays technology dictates that we give silage to our cows so that they can replenish the good bacteria, which will help in the manufacture of hormones that control the production of milk. So probiotics, they are those useful bacteria, and we usually lose these bacteria when we go for a long call, so we should keep on replenishing these bacteria.
Okay, so what are the sources of these probiotics?
So probiotics come from fermented foods. It can either be foods or drinks, but mostly we specialize in probiotics from drinks. There's drinks like kombucha, kefir, the fermented uji, also the muratina, anything that has started fermented, yogurt, maziwa lala, all these are probiotics.
Okay, so why do you love kombucha so much?
So the reason why I love kombucha is because it has really helped me in terms of immunity. Then it's basically an unhealthy alternative beverage. So I take it as a thirst quencher. I take it to support hydration. So it helped so much in terms of my immunity, and that's why I fell in love with it.
So tell us, is kombucha the only probiotic you take, or there are others?
Currently, I mainly specialize in 3 probiotics. Kombucha is the main one, but I'm also doing kefir. It's also coming out very nicely. I also do the fermented porridge. It's traditional here, so I usually have it in store.
Okay, so we can call your factory the fermentation hub.
Yes.
Because you're getting more fermented things like uji and mokio.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So actually, our mission statement, or what I could say, is our theme is tradition meets innovation. So we want to look at the traditional foods that most traditional societies have been doing, African, Asian, or any other traditional society, and then we use modern technology to manufacture these foods. Yes.
Now people are wondering, where do they get this kombucha and how do they take it?
Yes, so for people around Embu, they can get our kombucha from Dongo Spices. From people from other parts of the country, they can always call my number and get an order so that we can usually send at any place in the country. And so kombucha is purely a beverage, but usually encourage moderation when taking kombucha. Actually, we are usually inspired by the father of modern medicine, known as Hippocrates, of course. One of his main sayings is that everything is good in moderation. So for kombucha, even when you're starting, we usually recommend that you do it in moderation. You do between 100 and 200 mLs a day. Yes, so, and also it's better when you dilute it with water rather than taking it dry, because it will even encourage in the water intake.
Okay, so could you take us through the experience of you making kombucha, the Abdallah of before and the Abdallah of now?
Yeah, so I have enjoyed the ride. I've been into so many places. Actually, as I have ever wished to go out of the country, not to go to work maybe as a gatekeeper at Saudi Arabia. Kombucha enabled me to realize my dream in terms of getting out of the country, going for business. So kombucha has really taken me places. One of the main achievement I could say is getting access to too many places, getting a network of politicians where we are able to meet cabinet ministers, actually even sometimes the president, and all those people. Kombucha is what has enabled me to meet these people. So I've also really been humbled to see how kombucha has transformed some other people's life. People associate kombucha with all the kinds of people associate kombucha with all the kinds of healings. I've had people tell me that kombucha has helped them in terms of their diabetes, in terms of their pressure, in terms of their eyes, in terms of their digestion. Yes, so the experience has been really nice. I really feel motivated to go on the journey. Yeah, so because I usually had the knowledge to make kombucha for some time, but I usually feared maybe the government regulations. But actually, I've even realized that some of these things you comply as time goes on. So my experience has been really nice. I really love what I'm doing, and I hope that we will intermingle in tradition and innovation to ensure that we have organic beverages.
Okay, what can you tell the young people who are struggling with finding jobs which are not there and they have something they can do?
What I would really encourage the young people is to really know what they came to do in this world. Look for a look for your purpose. When you have the purpose of what you want to do, you just do it. Whether it's paying, whether it's not paying, whether it's painful, whether it's fun, just do what you are purposed to do. So if you know you are good at something, slowly by slowly, consistency is the key, because when you are consistent, you can break any barrier. So I would really encourage them to think outside the box. Actually, here in Africa, we have everything. We have land. Like for me, I could say there are so many opportunities. For example, in terms of farming and value addition. The reason I could talk about farming a little bit is because in my brewery, I use ginger, I use lemon, I use ashwagandha, and also I use mint. All these crops, if I can get some farmers who I can source from directly, I would even be in a better position to produce even better products. And these things, something like mint can really grow well here, but we have to get them from other places. So I would really encourage people to just look for a gap or a niche, and we can help them to do this, and then just put their all in it, and they will succeed.
Okay, it was nice talking to you.
Thank you.